Good afternoon to each one of you. It's a pleasure to meet you all again. We have just finalized our Q3 results. That's for December 2022. The banking sector is showing improved performance in various areas, led by a broad-based economic recovery. Our bank is also in tune with the economy. We have also posted some good results, and let me just give you briefly on what we have done for this quarter. Global business of the bank has reached 18.69 trillion, consisting of 10.65 trillion of deposits and 8.04 trillion of advances as at December 2022. Advances has increased by 20.1%, while the deposits has grown by 13.6% YOY. The bank has registered a growth of 17.8% on RAM sector, and in agriculture we have done about 17.6%. MSME we have shown a growth of 19.6% YOY. The NIM has improved to 3.21%. In the last quarter we were at 3.15%, and this quarter we are at 3.21%. The operating profit of the bank has increased by 29.8% YOY, and it is at 6,619 for this quarter. Net profit of the bank is also improved by almost 107% YOY, and it is at 2,245 for the Q3. CRAR of the bank has improved to 14.45%. CET1 has improved by 53 bips to 10.71%. The PCR of the bank has also improved to 88.5%. The bank has also made several structural changes during the year, which has, as you've seen, has resulted a lot of positive result, and we hope to see better performance in this quarter, the current quarter, and the last quarter of the financial 22-23. With this, I conclude my opening remarks, and we are all open for interaction. Thank you. Yeah. Recovery, we have during the quarter we have done 4,600 crores of 4,200 crores of recovery, and if you look at the guidance that we gave, we said that we will recover close to about 15,000 crores during the FY22-23. As of date, we have done 13,000 and odd recovery already we have completed. Slippages was to the tune of about 2,500 crores for this quarter, and for the 9 months we have done 9,724. So the recoveries were 13,609 and the slippages were 9,724. Our guidance for the FY 22-23 with regard to slippages was 13,000 crores, and for recovery it was 15,000 crores. Yeah, with regard to non-interest income, we have done fee-based income consisting of our, third-party products, PC, processing charges and all that thing. Close to 1,710 we have done. YOY growth of about 30%. Treasury income we have reduced almost by 35.83%. It was about 471. And we have done a good recovery in the return of accounts, which forms a part of our non-interest income. That's close to 1,100 crores. Last year it was 358. So YOY growth of almost 204% we have done. Non-interest income is not lower quarter on quarter, only the treasury income has come down. Treasury income was 713 if you see in Q3 of 2021-22. It is today at 471. So there is a dip of about 36%.
A lot of your wholesale growth is also coming from the NBFC, HFC sector. Is there, considering that you were part of a lot of these NBFCs who are currently under IBC or have gone through the IBC process, is there any retake on that, or how are you underwriting?
So I will just tell you a brief on how my credit portfolio looks like. Infrastructure is about 15%. NBFC and HFC is about 14%. We also have steel, cement, pharma, and all those things consisting, petroleum, all these things consisting of 6%. Now, if you look at my NBFC portfolio, almost all of them are above A rated. 99% of my portfolio is A rated. And in this, PSUs and NBFCs have got a major chunk of about 32 to 33% of my NBFCs come from the PSUs, like IRFC and PFC and things like REC and PFC. That is why. And HFC comes to the tune of about around another 36%. So the other NBFCs are all AAA borrowers. So we do not find any, going forward, we are not seeing any stress in these accounts.
Ma'am, a lot of these accounts that actually eventually did go under stress were also rated very well right before they were going into stress. I'm just asking you as a bank, what are you looking for in terms of these private NBFCs? Is there anything specific that you're saying that if an NBFC is meeting these criteria only, then we will do this?
Yeah. So just to answer your question on the NBFC side, so the issues which were there and now which is the present scenario, lot of ASMs have been put in the NBFCs. So majority of these accounts have ASMs now. There is agencies for specialized monitoring. So that is one tool which has been given by undertaken through the IBA process. So a lot of monitoring is happening on the cash flows of these NBFCs through the ASM process. Apart from that, we are the majority 73% of our NBFC book is AAA rated. So that is one part of it, and another 18% is AA rated. So that is the kind of book we are looking at. So a lot of monitoring is happening, and we are also ensuring that we are having a growth which is well into the credit book, and there is not much of credit risk which is coming into the book.
Hi, ma'am. Congrats on the results. It's Siddhi from Reuters. Your NIM has improved to 3.21. Wanted to understand, I think you previously guided for 3% for FY2023. Want to understand whether you're on track to achieve that, and do you think these kind of margins?
Ma'am, we'll be achieving the 3% margin that we are looking at now. Presently, as this quarter, that's Q3, we did about 3.21. Yes, we have improved our NIM. Basically, it is because of the interest income that we have earned, whereas the transition to the depositors were later in the quarter, but transition to the borrowers was in the very beginning of the quarter. So we have posted some good NIM for this quarter. Of course, going forward, we will be maintaining at 3%. Yes, ma'am. It is not only our bank, but every other bank is facing this kind of lopsided kind of a growth in advances. But this is in tune with the market. But of course, we are we have got a lot of liquidity with us. Our LCR is almost 163%, and we've also got excess SLR to the tune of about 50,000 crores. So I am not very much concerned right now, but anyway, we are doing a lot of activities to see that our deposits are increasing in this quarter also.
What are you targeting? Is it mostly CASA focused, your deposit strategy?
So we will have a mix of all the three. Of course, bulk, if I get at the right time and the right time, we will be able to price, we will be able to do this. Retail term deposit, you would have observed that we have come out with certain deposit schemes where I'm giving higher rate of interest. CASA is, of course, the area which we will be concentrating. We have got a huge franchise of branches, about 8,700 branches. I've got almost like 16 crore of customers. We do have 16,200 base of BCs. So thus that franchise, I'll be using it extensively to improve my deposit base.
And the treasury profits coming down this quarter, is it because of the reliance
No, ma'am, it's not like that. It is, in tune with the market only. And actually, if you see, we have not taken any hit on the MTM losses. We have not got any hit. And it is a normal transition only that we have lost out. In every quarter, if you see, even the last quarter, we had reduced it by almost like 49% was the degrowth in treasury income. For the current quarter, it's also about 36% degrowth.
Ma'am, would you have any guidance on the asset quality front, gross NPA and
Yes, ma'am. I have already given the guidance for less than 9 is what we were talking about GNPA. We are today at 7.93 and we hope to reduce it much further in the last quarter of 22-23. With regard to NNPA, we had said less than 2.90% and today we are at 2.14%. No, right now we cannot be giving a number. But we hope to reduce it much further than that. Yes, last time, as we told, we have got a board approval for 8,100 crores of capital raising plan. We do have that. And we have raised, as on date, 81 of about 1,983 and tier 2 of 2,200 crores. So we still have to do a QIP, which we will be, looking at the market conditions, we will try and do in this quarter. Sir?
How big it will be?
Yeah, you see, the plan was 4,300 of 81 and tier 2 and 3,800 crores of equity. That was what the plan that was approved by the board. So it will be in tune with what the board has approved.
How much was your capital adequacy growth up to 2,800?
Heck,
Around 60 basis points.
Okay.
60-65 basis.
So 14.45, okay.
Just want to understand, so I was just looking at the presentation and there your agri and MSME, even though numbers have come down quarter-on-quarter or year-on-year actually, but they still are significantly higher than where the rest of the book is. What are the kind of stresses you're seeing in these portfolios, and or is this just a seasonal thing that will sort of?
No, stresses are, of course, as usual for MSME and agriculture, we have been seeing this. But I have a good number of RDOs in the field. The rural development officer, as I also told you that I have got about, 16,000 BCs, which help me in doing these kind of, growth in agriculture. Plus, they also help me in recovery also. MSME, we are, very aggressively driving. Actually, one of our products, the Nari Shakti scheme, is a flagship product of our bank, and we are, doing lot of disbursement under the scheme. For the past 6 months, we have done close to 1,600 crores under the scheme. We have done, sir, about 4,000 and odd crores we have done. This is for basically for NPA we have done provision. 4%, no, that was 4%, 4,374. That's a number that's been given. About 9%. Yeah. NPA that he'll give. 4,2. Then for wage revision and other things, we have done about 120 crores. We have done. Breakup. Yeah. No, PM Swanidhi, it's a scheme for through the government of India is doing. We have done about 4,67,000 accounts and dispersed close to 572 crores we have sanctioned. And we are seeing a little bit of stress in that account, but because it is all covered by the government guarantee, we do not find any issues on that scheme at all. Not it, ma'am. Because November 22 was the date that was to be given, but they have started the process, but no decision is yet taken on that. But we are providing for the wage revision. About 60 crores a month is what we are providing. Yes.
So when you're providing assuming what percentage, right?
Yeah, it's about close to about 12 to 13% is what we are taking into account.
Any plans on monetizing your asset?
We do not have any much to monetize, ma'am. Actually, we did in the last quarter of FY22, but as of now, we do not have anything much to monetize.
Any chance of your insurance subsidiary going for an IPO?
We really can't comment on that.
We cannot tell anything right now on that. We will come out with a plan as we go forward. Right now, I cannot comment on that part. Thank you.
Your CASA ratio has gone down significantly. So, will you be able to maintain the margins?
So I've given a guidance of 37% is what the guidance has been given. If you look at the CASA ratio has come down, of course, but in absolute terms it has increased. You see the CA or the SA also, both of them have increased YOY. That is because the bulk is we took some bulk. We also retail term deposit also we were able to raise. So that's the reason the CASA ratio has come down. Otherwise, CASA has been increasing in the bank.
This particular trend is not unique to Union Bank, so it is a system, and most of the banks who would be coming out with the numbers, I mean, you may find this trend present there as well. The CASA ratio will be like that.
From the restructured book, see that some personal loan restructuring has gone up.
Yeah, in the RF1 we did about 3,100 crores and the RF2 we did about 6,000 crores. So totally our restructured book is close to about 18,000 and odd.
Have you sold any loans to ARCs in the quarter?
No. ARC we have not sold. We have one one or two account, and NARCL we are looking at it. So we have identified about 5 to 6 accounts as on date, and that we are pursuing.
And from these accounts, NARCL account, any particular recovery that
Nothing.
Not in the last quarter.
We have not got any lumpy or chunky, recovery in the last quarter at all. It is all what my branches have done. It is because of inclusiveness and participation of all my branches that we've been able to recover about, 4,700 crores or so. So fresh slippages is happening from MSME, from retail, and of course agriculture, and not much of this coming from corporate. 2 accounts, yes, of course. Mahapatra, you have-
Book, yeah. So total slippage is 4,500 crores.
No, during the
No,
quarter.
during the
Yeah.
9 months.
9
During
months.
this 9 months, it is 426 crores.
Is the restructured.
Restructured.
That's about 24%. No,
Yeah,
16,
24%.
24%.
Total book.
Yeah,
Total
total book.
restructured.
3 months, 400 something.
3 months is 400 crores. Yeah, slipped from restructured, yes. So with that we cannot say. So it depends on the the kind of credit growth that we will be seeing and what kind of quality of assets that I'm picking up. So it can sustain if you say that if I don't do much on my credit activity, it can sustain for a longer time. That is not that's not a way to the way we are looking at. We are looking at a growth, good growth in advances. So as and when we need the capital, plus our tier 1 and tier 2 capital will also be slow, they are also getting discharged slowly. So we need to come to the market as frequently to pick up capital from the market. QIP, of course, we are doing it for one main reason, of course, to reduce our the government stake to 75%. This is as per the SEBI guidelines, so we need to do this. So we are looking at reducing the stake to at least up to 75%. If assuming if you do the total 3,800 crores, so it will come to 75%. Yeah, that's what. So it will be around 72 to it will come. 71 to 72%. No, 4% dilution will be there. So we are at almost 83 now. So it will come to 79. 79, yeah. Overseas book has grown as usual, only nothing, not a big change that we have made. The overseas book has grown by almost like 32%, and advances has we have done close to about if you look at from last quarter to this quarter, just about 1,000 crores.
What has been the reason for muted growth in non-interest income? And the next question I'm asking, what are the consequences?
So non-interest income is basically fee-based, treasury, and recovery from the write-off accounts. While we have seen good growth like in fee-based income and recovery in written-off, treasury income is a little muted. Of course, we've seen negative growth in treasury income. Fee-based income we have seen 30% growth, and recovery in written-off is almost like 204% YoY.
So, ma'am, your government take it only 83%, post QIP 4% dilution will bring to 79%. So, aim is 75%. So, when you are aiming that next year, first half or second half?
So I can't comment on it rightly now, sir. We look on the opportune time and come to that.
Your profit has increased doubled. So, but the provisions also exist. So, if you could just
Increasing the provision. So we have, adequately provided actually, that is the reason. Then we are looking at the market and seeing that, whatever we have to provide, it is good that we are making those kind of provisions. And, with regard to wage revision and all, we have to do it. Normal aging provisions we have to make. So accordingly, we have done it.
so what is the reason for, despite provisions increasing, what is the reason for increasing?
Increase in the profit. The bank has done well, sir, in all parameters. So you have seen the recoveries in the return of accounts. We have done about close to 1,300 crores has come from our return of accounts. Our net interest income has improved. Our non-interest income also it has improved. If you exclude the treasury, we have done well in all these parameters.
Actually, madam, to add that exchange income, even though profit and sale of investment has come down, but the thing is that exchange income has grown by almost 20%.
And trading income is compensated affected by interest income on the investment side. So that is why total interest income has gone up. Though it is lower side in the trading income, interest side it is gone up.
Only the profit part on the sale of investment has come down, but other income has gone up in the treasury.
Now, in fact, the provisions are actually not increasing. It's gradually coming down. If you see our provisions for NPA is gradually coming down because we are recovering well. So that provision and fresh provisions are mostly under control. So if you see our Q2 NPA provision was 2,800 crores. Q1 NPA provision was 3,600 crores. Even that Q3 NPA provision is 2,400. So gradually we are bringing down the credit cost because we are recovering well and controlling the situation.
You have the person.
It's there.
See, in slippages for this quarter, retail we have 422 crores, agriculture we have 810 crores, MSME we have 763 crores, and some corporate two accounts 387 crores.
Retail is about 400, ma'am.
400,
Yeah, agriculture is about 800, MSME is about 750, and large corporate to the extent of about 500 crores.
387.
Yeah.
400.
Credit, we are giving a growth of about 10 to 12%. That's what we have given the advances growth. Deposit growth, we have shown, we have given a guidance of 10% growth. Yes, ma'am.
So there is a base effect also in that. So if you see the data, so December was on a lower side, March was an elevated number of credit. This is not only for Union Bank but across the industry. So base is less for December 21. So because of which all credit is growing at around 20% for the industry. So once the base increases for March 22 as it was, so the credit growth would not be to that extent.
This is the same credit which you gave before, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
no change.
Well, then still not expecting to grow faster than what you expected after
We did in the first quarter, we did about 13% growth in advances. Second, we did about 21.92 kind. Now we have done about 20. We do have a good pool of, advances where it is sanctioned.
just off my head, 2020, 30, you are still, even if you grow at 10%, I think you all will be faster than 10%.
Yeah, in order to protect our NIM also, we are controlling that because if you see the deposit growth is not happening and the credit growth is much faster. So we have to protect our NIM also. That is also
So
one of the reasons.
we need to moderate it at somewhere. So we would like to keep the guidance as 10 to 12% advances. Of course, we would like to talk to you about the digital journeys that the bank has also taken. We have, launched our super app with more than 350 features. That's called the YOM. And as on date, we have more than 22 million, customers who are using the app. And we have done about 20 STP journeys, whether you take for KCC or PAPL, or whether you take for MSME, for renewal, for Shishu Mudra. So we did about 20 plus STP journeys we have done. We have, if you PAPL, we have dispersed close to about 1,400 crores in the last quarter that we have taken. Most of our, almost 79% of our MSME is, through a digital process. We were the first one in the country to launch the KCC journey on the STP, which was done through the RBI Innovation Hub. We launched it in Madhya Pradesh, and we are the first bank to launch the metaverse platform. We have got a high, if you look at the PSBs, of course, we are the third largest bank with regard to debit cards also. And, most of our transactions, 78% of the transactions, if you take below 10 lakhs, it is done through the digital platform only. And we have also engaged with 150 plus fintechs as on date. So going forward, we will see that there would be a lot of growth in our digital journeys in the bank. Thank you. No. We did have, we have opened about 6 digital banking units. They are doing well, but exact figures I will not be having offhand with me. They are doing well in all the digital journeys that they are supposed to be doing. So figures, if you want, we will share it with you later. We have a budget of about 1600 crores, overall 1600 crores, and we have spent close to about 11. Isn't that? Yeah. Yeah.
How does 1500 compare with FY2023?
It's almost similar, no? More than that. We had 900 in the previous
Last
year.
year it was 900. This year it is 1600.
Data lake and okay.
Will you be able to give some color on FY24, ma'am? That we have already started some
FY24.
When do we
No.
enter FY20?
We'll meet you in May, and we will tell you what our plans are for FY24. Government will not happy, you're saying. No, that's what we told you. No, we have to moderate on the based on the deposit growth also. So that is why I'm deposit. Now 13% and 20%. No, there is a huge gap. So we would like to moderate. We are going to sit on this and discuss how to go forward from here. Yeah, SLR, we do have 50,000 crores of excess, this one. We will be looking at a better guidance probably, after this month we will be coming back and probably we can discuss on that issue also.
Would anybody have any further questions?
Deposit on the deposit side, how much is bulk deposit percentage?
It's about 24%, ma'am.
Average, what will be the average cost of that deposit?
Peak rate was about 7.5 kind. Peak rate.
And
Tenor
tenor?
is 1 year.
1 year, yes.
On incremental basis, madam, is there any higher stretch reliance on the big ticket deposits to
So this quarter we did raise some bulk. We did close to 2,000. I don't remember the numbers. CDs also we raised. We have done. We have bought out some retail deposit products also, and that is doing well. We have close to about 12% of the amount we have raised in that category also. CASA is regularly increasing. So it's going to be a mix of all these things, depending on the growth in advances and what the growth we want to look at.
Nobody has any further questions, right? Does anyone have? No? Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.